Certainly, if you talk to people from immigrant communities, notably from France's former Muslim colonies in North Africa and West Africa, quite a lot of them will see the laws against the hijab.
So, France's education minister has said pupils will be banned from wearing abayas, the loose-fitting, full-length robes worn by some Muslim women in state-run schools. The rule will come into force on September the 4th. Adam Sage is the Times' Paris correspondent. He joins us now. Hello, Adam.
Hello.
So, why have they brought in this rule? Why has it been introduced?
Well, this goes back to 2004 when French schools, France being a secular state, they banned pupils from wearing ostentatious religious symbols. Now, that was a law in 2004 that was essentially designed to stop Muslim pupils from wearing the hijab in schools following a long-running controversy over it. Now, it's come back because more and more pupils have been wearing abayas in recent months and years, and has led to a very anguished debate. Really, the central question in French terms is the abaya a religious garment or not? Quite a lot of Muslim community leaders say it isn't, but the education minister Gabriel Attal last night on the news decided that it was, and that it therefore will be banned from French schools.
Is there much debate about the sort of the core principle here, a person's freedom of right to freedom of religion, or is it sort of almost a given in French societies that these should be secular spaces?
Yes, I think it is pretty much. I mean, I think you will find certainly if you talk to people from immigrant communities, notably from France's former Muslim colonies in North Africa and West Africa, quite a lot of them will see the laws against the hijab, and then another law, a separate law in 2011 to ban the burqa. That's the full face covering garment as well in all public spaces, not only schools but in the streets as well. They will see those as discriminatory, but a vast majority of the French population backs the secular principles, and backs the idea that schools should be free of religion, if I may put it like that, and possibly, notably, free of Muslim religion. I would say so. On the central issue, no, there's an overwhelming majority of public opinion in favour of it.
And I mean, have there been any equivalent bans on other religious iconography, whether it's sort of Jewish yarmulkes and skull caps, or sort of crosses worn, or anything like that, or has it just been Muslim religious dress?
No, the 2004 law, which is the central law in all this in terms of schools, bans all religious symbols. So if you go to school in a skull cap, that's a religious symbol. That is not allowed. There is an issue over crosses as well, and school will be founded under that law to ban a pupil from wearing a very big cross. I mean, in practice, you'll find pupils going with small crosses to school and getting allowed in. I think that's fairly common. But the law is I mean, the law doesn't specify that it is anti-Muslim. It says it is to preserve the secular space that are French schools, France being a secular country. So all those religious symbols, as the French authorities put it, are outlawed in schools.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you very much indeed. That's Adam Sage. He's the Times' Paris correspondent. Good to speak to you.